Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're someone who loves atmospheric thrillers that actually take their time to burrow under your skin, then you're in for a treat today. I'm reviewing Watcher, a film that quietly became one of my absolute favorite movies of 2023. The story follows Julia, a young American woman played by Maika Monroe, who relocates to Bucharest, Romania with her husband for his new job, leaving behind her life in the States. She finds herself in a strange city where she doesn't speak the language and feels increasingly isolated. Before long, she begins to notice a man in the apartment building across the street from her who seems to be watching her every move. As reports of a local serial killer start circulating, the suspicion grows into full blown paranoia. Is this just her mind playing tricks on her in a foreign environment, or is the danger real for her? On the surface, it sounds like a classic voyeuristic thriller, but director Corey Okuna elevates it into something much more tense and psychologically rich. One of the biggest strengths of this movie is the deliberate pacing. The film moves at a snail's pace, and that's exactly what makes it work so well. Instead of cheap jump scares or rapid editing, you're forced to experience the same growing dread and anxiety that Julia feels. You're right there with her in those long, quiet moments of uncertainty. It's uncomfortable in the best possible way. Maika Monroe is phenomenal in the lead actress role. Her performance is subtle, raw, and incredibly layered. She conveys so much fear, frustration, and vulnerability without needing big dramatic monologues. This movie is what officially made me a huge fan of hers. She carries the entire film on her shoulders, and I couldn't take my eyes off her. The supporting cast is equally as strong as Maika Monroe, particularly her husband and the locals around her who help sell the sense of alienation and cultural disconnect. I also really appreciated how the film handles its mystery. We don't fully see the killer into the last 20 minutes or so, and that restraint adds layers of tension and uncertainty. It keeps the audience in the same state of paranoia as the protagonist, constantly questioning what's real and what's not. Now, I have to highlight one specific sequence, the train scene near the end of the film. It's an absolute masterclass in filmmaking. Visually, it's incredibly minimal, almost restrained, yet it's one of the most disturbing and effective moments I've seen in a thriller in years. The use of camera angles, framing, sound design, and timing is perfect. It shows that you don't need flashy CGI or over the top violence to create real horror. The same level of care and attention to detail is present throughout the whole movie. The cinematography is spot on with beautiful but eerie compositions of Bucharest at night, long takes that heighten the tension, and clever use of windows and reflections that play into the theme of watching or being watched. Even after the killer's reveal, the ending remains deeply disturbing. The final moments pack a serious emotional and psychological punch for the lead actress that stayed with me long after the credits rolled. If you're a fan of early 90s style mystery thrillers, the kind with patient storytelling, strong atmosphere, and intelligent tension like The Silence of the Lambs or Rear Window vibes, then Watcher is going to feel like a love letter to that era of filmmaking while still feeling fresh and modern. The Bucharest setting adds another layer of unease, making the city itself feel like a character in the movie. But saying that, I do have a few minor criticisms about the film. Some might find the slow pace too deliberate, and a couple of plot threads could have been developed a bit more. But these are small nitpicks in what is otherwise a very confident, stylish debut feature film for the director. Overall, Watcher is a tense, beautifully crafted psychological thriller that deserves a much bigger audience. The direction, performances, and technical elements all come together to create something special. If you enjoy movies that prioritize mood, character, and slow building dread over cheap thrills, this one is essential viewing. So my score for this movie is a 4.5 out of 5. It's a strong recommendation from me. One of the best thrillers of the past few years. So, have you seen The Watcher yet? What did you think of the train scene or the ending? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. I've got more hidden gem thrillers and horror movies coming soon that I will be reviewing on this channel. And also feel free to share my videos. That helps me a lot, and that will just motivate me to make more movie reviews in the future. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, and maybe close your curtains tonight. Because you never know who could be looking through your windows. Sorry, I'm just joking. See you in the next one. Bye.